Okay, this is a sim pit that I've been building up. I'm just going to show off this yoke and rudder pedals. Got the GC U47X on order to fill that hole. It'll be here on Wednesday. So I've got a Yoko Alloy YK1 and these rudder pedals, Thrustmaster pendulum pedals, are exceptional. I really like them. Let's see if I can do this thing. So you got the full toe deflection here, but they don't rotate around the center axis, which is key. And I got them bolted. Yeah, they're bolted down here. Just 2 bolts. So, and you can adjust the tension with the springs in the back. You can add or remove them. You can adjust the height of the springs. Let's see if I can get behind here. So there's the springs there. And so you can, fully adjustable, you can rotate the foot peg, or the brake pedal basically. You can make it rest upwards or downwards or whatever. Highly recommend. And this is my Redbird. It's a next generation one. It's got this view stick, but I use it for other purposes. Got a push to talk and an autopilot disconnect and electronic elevator trim. And no detent, has 6 inches of travel, and it takes a considerable amount of force. Unlike the Cytec that I just came from, this has got some beef to it when you push and pull, which is nice. And same with rotating left and right, 65-degree rotation. Actually, yeah, about 65 degrees, maybe closer to 70s. Let's see. Actually, it's more than that. Yeah, I thought the old one had 65. This has almost 90. Well, it's about, what, 80, 85 maybe? But yeah, there's no dead spots. So the full 80 goes into the sim. But yeah, that were the rudder pedals, and I've got this older Cytec TPM, which has lasted a long time, and it's very accurate still. It has a, you know, they feel pretty real. There's some considerable resistance, so they're not just slides that easily slide there. You can actually feel like there's weight behind them, almost like they're hydraulic, but they're not. You can feel the gearing inside. And then when this comes in next week, it'll be interesting because I'll be able to maintain or use the autopilot functions with heading, altitude select, and course, and it's basically the unit out of the Cirrus. I got that from Real Sim Gear, and the old standard Cytec throttle quadrant, and the 2 panels here. I don't use this too much other than the flaps and to change my heading here, but I use this a lot for the radios and the navigation equipment. Okay, I've got a Thrustmaster Warthog stick on the side, and I just have that basically just for flying F-16s and DCS. And then I've got these other 2 grips. Got the F-18 and another Warthog grip. And then I've got the central, so you can pull this out real quick. This is the center stick that I have for this cockpit. Yes, another Warthog grip. So yeah, and it works. Doesn't hit or anything. And it's nice, I've got a 100mm extension, so it gives you a 1-to-1 feel. And then I've got the other SciTech panel and a Warthog there, and got a G13 auxiliary keyboard, and then the normal keyboard right there. And like I said, this is still a work in progress process, so got a scandalous little monitor hooked up, and I'm gonna have to do something about that. And then my second cockpit over here has a the old Thrustmaster Cougar mated with yet another Warthog stick. And I've got a Fanatec steering wheel, and I've got two sets of rudder pedals down here. One's a rudder pedal for flying, and the other one's for driving. Cool thing is I can use both of them without having to move them out. So, yeah, and I've got the additional flight add-on for this cockpit, which is from Next Level Racing. So, and another TV here. And my little area up here is kind of a mess because I've been still putting all this real sim stuff together and fabricating this black desk structure you see here. So it's coming along. You know, it'll be fun. So yeah, awesome. And that's it for now.